guys, Justin at V55 Restorations here. Another episode of V55 Garage. You guys have been bugging me to do a video on the big trailer. Finally finished it, so do a video on it. And just disclaimer at the beginning, this is for sale, unless I've sold it already by the time you see this video. So I'll be using this as a walkthrough for that too. But anyway, it's a Roger trailer, and that's the information. So as you can see, it's very post, 40s. Porthole windows. It's got a lot of deco styling, the roundedness, the rounded top, the kind of bread loaf shape. It's got a lot of deco styling to it. I don't know the year on it. I actually don't know anything about this company, and that's not because I haven't researched. Me and Chelsea have called probably a dozen different companies that we thought maybe were leads. Roger cargo trailers that, maybe they made travel trailers back then, and stuff like that. And nope, no dice. The only information we have are the plaques that came on it. It says the Roger trailer, Roger Coach Company, Des Moines, Iowa. And then this one says Vets Trailers, Sales, Service, Supplies, Insurance, San Bernardino. So at some point, it was made in Des Moines, came to San Bernardino, and was sold. We have not found any information on Roger Trailer, Roger Coach Company, a trailer coming out of Des Moines, a trailer company in Des Moines, or even a trailer company in Iowa. So we literally struck out on everything. I've talked to all sorts of researcher, trailer historians, and nobody's ever heard of this company. It's very similar to like a glider or an M Systems trailer, but it's not. So the only other I actually found one other one in Arizona. It was in the background of a posting of another trailer that this guy was selling, and it was the same trailer, same color or that I got it originally, same window setup, same trim, same everything. But it didn't even have these plaques on it, so he had less information than I did, which was kind of sucky. But so that's okay. We don't have information on it, but that's fine. The story on we'll take a tour on the inside, but I'll walk around. I'll tell you the story of this one. So this has a brand new axle, brand new leaves, brand new trailer brakes, brand new wheels, brand new tires. Those were all put on because the thing was collapsed onto the ground when I got it. This is a custom color I've mixed. The roof is actually rubberized. It's leak proof. You can roll it on multiple times. It's the first time I've used it, and I'm actually really happy with it. It comes in only like 3 colors though, which is the problem. Awning rail, marker lights, trim that goes around it. Obviously this one actually didn't look like it had lights on the back. It looked like it had just the single stoplight mounted. But I want to turn signals and dual lights, so we added these. Originally, there was aftermarket ones that would mount kind of off of it and come up, but I like these ones better. So I found this out in Riverside. It had been used for a prop for a movie once. They dragged it there, used it for the movie, and that was it. He found it in San Bernardino somewhere, and it was just sitting out there forever too. Judging by a lot of the stuff I found inside, it was being used as a like a day resting area for like field workers. A lot of the original interior had been gutted and replaced with like a pegboard interior, and also a different setup. They added more beds, took out some of the cabinets, added a CB radio, made a wraparound bench in the front. I don't know what the original setup looked like because I haven't found any information, but I do know that those sections aren't original. They're made of different wood later. They were painted where I found the original wood, underneath the others. These ones didn't. But so it's a really strange setup, but it's actually what sold me on the trailer. You'll see when we get inside. It's really cool. It's got a lot of sleeping area in it. It's a real good what it was used for, a field rest area. It had a big AC unit hanging out the front, out of the window on chains. But it's got 2 doors, a front and a back, which is really nice, and they're on opposite sides, which is also really nice. Latches to hold the doors open. All the windows are the push type that come out. The front was missing, including all the framage and everything like that, so we just put a solid window, which I actually like better. It makes it clear, so when you're eating breakfast, you have a nice empty window. There's no screen, there's no frames or anything like that. Tanks, dual tanks that I put on there, reproduction decals that I make if you want reproduction co-op or scale gas, which was owned by Spartan Decals. I do make those and sell those. Obviously safety chains, it's got the old style hitch, but that works. And yes, I know nothing's hooked up because I just pulled it out with the truck. I'm not actually going on the road with it. So let's walk back around and we'll go inside, and you can see the inside. But yeah, this one was a fun one. This is a big one. It is registered currently. All the lights work, brakes work, all that kind of stuff. That's your 110 hookup power. Your water hookup is right here next to the tire. There is no bathroom hookup. There is no bathroom in this. Although there is a space that could be converted to a bathroom if whoever buys this wants it. I considered doing it myself, but I didn't need it. So porthole windows. Come on in. So the front area is kind of a lounge area. It originally had a big square table, like a card table with fold-up legs. It would fall over if you looked at it. I still have it. I'll send it with whoever buys the trailer, but it fits perfectly in there, so you can convert this into another bed if you need to. But there's plenty of sleeping area in here, so I never foresaw that happening. So I just found a table that looked really good in here with the green. It originally had 4 chrome legs. I got rid of those and put it on a pedestal base so that you can actually get your legs under when you're using it. It also has a leaf, but again, I don't think it needs it for this space. All of the wraparound, these are all vinyl with foam underneath, and they're all mounted to the wood because underneath all of these, there's a cat in here. Hi, Marilyn. Say hi to Marilyn. All the storage areas underneath here. So you lift it up and there's, chest storage underneath each one. This one actually has like a latrine that I put in there, like a self-contained compost bathroom. Basically, if you need it, you know what I mean. But most of the time you camp at a campground. There's bathrooms now, but so if you pop that up, you can actually sit there and obviously if there's anybody else in here, it'd be kind of weird, but it is a latrine. The globes that are in here, these are all on chain lights. These are more storage areas up here that they slide open. All of the curtains are like a burnt orange on the inside, which I thought really looked good with the grays and the greens in here, and then white on the outside to match the outside. This is all the pegboard I was talking about. Half of it was messed up and collapsing when I got it. Instead of trying to make up what it was, which I didn't know what it was, I just put it back to its second variation, which was with the pegboard, which I actually think looks nice as a kind of an accent thing. So I just replaced it with more pegboard, painted everything, the two-tone gray and white. Lots of hooks, lots of functionality all over the place, lots of cabinets. And then the floor is just a vinyl, so it's easy to clean. Pretty much everything proof to be able to use very easily. So the weird setup about this, and what's, like I said, the odd thing is these double bunks. I've never seen this kind of setup in a trailer before, and it's actually what kind of sold me on this one. I thought it was really cool. Take a whole family with you and sleep comfortably. Also, you can use it as storage when you're on the road. I also added a bar across the whole top, so if you fold this top one up, they both fold up. If you fold this top one up, then you can use this as a closet also. Just hang everything from the top. Both of them do fold up, and there's another storage area underneath the bottom, like in the front, which is nice. This is a rail just that I added because we have a little baby, and so she'll use that one, but without being able to fall out. The This area right here, though, if you don't need extra sleeping area, it's already, you know, there's already 2 walls. Literally just have to add a panel and take the chest out at the bottom to have this be an enclosed bathroom, and then you could put a self-composting toilet or a sink. I mean, you could fit a whole bathroom in there if you wanted to, you know, with one of the stand-up toilet shower dual things. Be pretty easy. So this is the kitchen area. The stove, obviously little guy, 4-burner, works great. Little spice rack that was added. Some of this is added, some of this is just, you know, that was in here originally, or second originally. Lots of you know, little cabinets. The original thermometer and Dixie cup thing that were in here, I left those in there so it leaves some character. Cutting board, or like I said, more cabinetry, drawers. Counter space, I added the shelf up here, as well as obviously the aluminum backsplash, or vinyl, fake aluminum backsplash. The shelf, so you add more stuff, and so a Keurig and a toaster can fit under there for easy coffee when you're camping. There's not a ton of counter space though, so for the sink, I made this just, you know, piece of wood inlay. So you actually, if you're not using the sink, which is a hard line, there's no tank, it's you hook it up or you don't. Which, I mean, you can add a water pump if you wanted to. They sit on top of it. But if you're not using the sink, this is just wasted space, and so this inlay just sits here, and then you have obviously more counter space for all your stuff. This is just a vent for the appliances, but another shelf. Microwave that fits in here, obviously not original, but everybody wants a microwave. This refrigerator, there actually wasn't a refrigerator in here when we got it. So this original size, original era refrigerator that I had already actually restored in my shop, V55R Restorations, obviously, fit perfect. And so I was like, oh, guess it's going in there. And then we just added a shelf on top to, you know, add more kind of storage area to it. This is actually a 3rd vent. There was a 3rd vent here, but it was just a hole. There wasn't actually a vent or anything. It was a weird size that where you couldn't put a vent on it. So I covered it up with this vintage AC vent, which is kind of cool, but non-functional. Back here is the main bedroom, and this is obviously a privacy curtain, so you can divide that off if you want to, you know, not be seen by the 15 kids you took with you also. But obviously it wraps up real good. There's a pillar right here that the whole thing wraps around. It makes it nice and tucked away. You have your second door, which is, like I said, obviously also has a porthole. Mirror up here, shelving. There's also shelving on the other side that we added. More storage, you know, those swing out ones here. The rear window. This side has more storage, magazine rack, more shelf, wall-mounted fan that obviously points down on you. And this light up here, which is so cool. That's one of this I found in here. Wasn't in this space, but this was one of the original things that was in here. So neat looking. And the glass was just hopping around in here, and it was still good. Didn't break. So this is obviously the main bed. This is it's kind of a weird size, but it fits in here. It's not a queen, but it's almost a queen. But I mean, me and my wife sleep in here just fine. You know, when we go out. The frame, there was no bed here, no frame, no anything. So the frame was all, you know, made when I was doing wood stuff in here. But it's a nice, you know, nice sleeping section. Yeah, I mean, it's a great little size trailer. All the space is utilized very well, it's just I actually don't want to see this one go. It's pretty cool, but I say that about all of them. So, but anyway, the Roger trailer, I don't even know the year on it actually. Like I said, I kind of dialed it down to just post-war based on the hardware and stuff. I I tried to tell the DMV it was a 47 because I had a 47 trailer California license plate that was clear, but they wouldn't let me do it. So it's actually on the title, it actually says 0000 for the year because I couldn't give them any research information to prove what year it was. So that's what it is, but that's all right. That plate actually went on to another guy's 47 Spartan, I think. I don't remember, but it's on a trailer now. But anyway, so Roger Trailer, Roger Coach Company, Des Moines, Iowa. Anybody has any information on this trailer specifically, or the company, or any leads whatsoever, even if I don't have the trailer anymore, I would love to hear from you. It's been nagging at me for 9 months, and I cannot find any information. And quite a few people that I've talked to, it's nagging them now too. So. Roger Trailer, if you know anything about it, let me know. But anyway, another episode of Vintage 55 Garage, and hope you guys enjoyed it.